Standing guard, Apostle Kayo. The seeds of writing Kayo's biography were sown in my mind when I used to attend his meetings at the 680 Hotel. The following is a 21 gun, or is it 87,000 gun salute for a hero of faith. Standing guard, Apostle Kayo. I first heard the apostle at a CU rally at Ruiru High School in the late 1980s. I had been invited by the chairman, Samson Minor, who was a fellow youth member at Gospel Tabernacle Church, Dandora. Lessons from the teacher. From his hallmark, please be seated, to the benediction, the gospel stalwart did not leave you second guessing who was in charge around here. As an experienced captain, he demonstrated steadiness at the rudder by diving into the word and flashing the sword into the thing. In a YouTube sermon titled Pastors and Leaders Forum, preaching for Apostle Wambua of Word Temple Church of God is Lee, in typical Kayo style, mzee as some were used to calling him, warned against pride, immorality, greed, foolhardiness, while at the same time recommending faith, courage, and sensitivity to the Holy Spirit's leading. The father of three did not hesitate to condemn lordship by some Kenyan bishops and clergy over their subordinates. He occasionally decried tribalism, ostentatiousness manifested in the mimicking foreign accent, and Kenyanese, Ukenya. Drawing his text from Judges chapter 3 on Ehud, a useless man, the doctor prescribed how to face ministry and life challenges. It is a matter of faith in God and in self. The father of Pentecostalism in East Africa had a sense of humor too. In response to emotional accusations leveled against Pentecostals, he joked that you only need to observe a man's reaction when a beautiful lady walked in front of him to know that everyone is emotional after all. The apostle's humility came through in a narration on how God had asked him to be at the construction site, that he was only God's handman. Notwithstanding, however, it is important to note that some views shared by this man of God were anything but popular. In particular, his objection to automatic call upon the pastor's wife by virtue of being the pastor's wife attracted resistance from some circles. Kayo openly admonished the clergy to steer clear of politics and rebuked complaisance on the pulpit. All in all, to say Apostle Kayo will be missed is an understatement. Reverend Sam Ongondo recalls how, at a Kegma meeting, the general, who has left bigger shoes than anyone can fit, doled out his honorarium among preachers who are holding crusades that week. Joe Kayo was Joe Kayo, and he had no apologies about it. You could not make him play second fiddle, and he disapproved anyone attempting to be him. As the father he had grown to be, he bore with the frailty of those he interacted with. Yet he could not let this to be interpreted to mean compromise or condescending. A lot can be said about this mentor of the late Apostle Evans Murima, Bishops Karaoke and Gigi Gichana, but it will be unfair to deny that he was a gospel minister who stood guard for the truth, Jesus Christ. The founder of deliverance churches in Kenya and Uganda knew how to introduce his sermons, develop and bring them to a closure, while at the same time remaining clear, concise, comprehensive, and conclusive. The man from Nyamira was always not ready to meddle in trifles. He never played petty. He had his priorities figured out and would not be swayed. Thousands, maybe millions, will join Bishop J.B. Masinde in testifying of having received a Bible, a token, money, or assistance from the son of Zablon Nyakango.